For a very long time, I've wanted to do a Mortal Kombat 4 review. The only issue was that I didn't have any of the games. I've played Mortal Kombat 1 all the way through 11, but at the time, I only had 4 and a few others. So now, I finally get to do Mortal Kombat 4. Before we start, I will be covering Mortal Kombat 4 in Gold. Like my previous videos, let's start off with Mortal Kombat 4. In the fourth installment of Mortal Kombat, Midway took a different approach for its fighting system for a while. This was the first Mortal Kombat to go 3D. It's too bad that it got thrown in with the other 3D fighting games. The flow of the game this time is centered around interacting with the environment. The stages feel underwhelming, like there should have been a little bit more to them. The characters in the game are okay, some are better than others, and some feel like filler. Fujin, for example, is a fan favorite in the community, while Jarek and Kai are pretty much D-tier characters in my opinion. But most of the characters come back, and some are new and some stick out like Quan Chi, Shinnok, Fujin, and Reiko. The fatalities are a lot more shocking and brutal this time. Some require weapons to perform them, and some weapons are of course better than others because you can spam one button and win a match. The story takes place after Shao Kahn's invasion. Earthrealm is victorious and one of the fallen elder gods tries to take it over with the help of Quan Chi. Same story with a different bad guy. There are small bits of character development, but that's it for the story. The gameplay is more advanced since the game is in 3D. It's a very early version of 3D, and it doesn't help that the camera moves a lot. I forgot to mention that Goro is back, and you better think fast, because Goro is a hard hitter. There are good stuff about the game. The controls are nice, even for the N64 controller, which I don't think is the best controller. It had another chance to its fighting system. The special moves are really good, and the weapons for the characters are all really good additions. All of this makes up for the game, but just like Mortal Kombat 3, there was an expansion for Mortal Kombat 4. Mortal Kombat 4 Gold isn't a big one, so let's get into Gold and its characters. Unfortunately for characters, none of them are new, but I appreciate more combatants in the roster. Mortal Kombat Gold did not have an N64 port, instead it was for the Dreamcast. One noticeable change was the graphics and more character endings, and for the character endings are just one of a kind. So here's my favorite one so far.
Going somewhere, Jarek? Jax! I thought you were going to... Thought I was what? Dead? Like my partner you just tossed off the cliff? I'm sorry, Jax. Please, don't drop me. Wait, I promise. Too late, Jarek. You can't drop me. You have to uphold the law. You have to arrest me. Wait, this is brutality. You can't do it. Wrong, Jarek. This is not a brutality. This is a fatality.
Magical. The combat is the same and everyone from Mortal Kombat 4 is no different. Now it's time for our fun facts. In Mortal Kombat 4, there are two secret characters that you can play as, Meat and Noob. Noob is another Sub-Zero, and Meat is a character fatality from Reptile's acid puke. In Fujin's ending, Raiden makes him the next protector of Earthrealm. Sadly, he doesn't appear in Deadly Alliance. I get that it's a character ending, but it would have seemed really cool to have Fujin take over Raiden's place. In Mortal Kombat 4 Gold, there was going to be a new character named Belloc, who was going to be in the game. Unfortunately, he did not make it due to time and space for the system. And last but not least, this was the last Mortal Kombat game to be in the arcade cabinet. At the time Mortal Kombat 4 came out, people started to move away from arcades and move over to home consoles. That's it for this video. Sorry if it's a little short, but I hope you enjoyed and learned something that you didn't know. As always, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.